Putting this on YouTube.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to County Court at Law number 6 in the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court. At this time, we're going to take up State of Texas versus Christopher G. Bowe, cause number 652-949 and 652-950. In cause 652-949, Mr. Bowe, I'm looking at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video Conference. Is this your signature on this document, sir?
Yes, Judge, it is. Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Maurer, as attorney for Mr. Bowe, is this also your signature on this document?
It is, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Bowe, the next document I have for you is entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions, that purports to have your signature on the back, effectively waiving certain constitutional rights you must waive in order to enter a plea before this court. In fact, sir, is this your signature on this document?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
By signing this document, are you telling me that you've had enough time to either read this document or have it read to you in its entirety? If you had any questions about what was on this document, those questions were answered to your satisfaction by your attorney, so that in signing this document, you're telling me that you agree with and understand everything on this document. Is that correct, sir?
I can't answer that with the yes or no because the plea terms were not on there. The only thing I got was just signing for a video conference and show me my range of stuff, but it didn't actually show the details. But within my good state of mind, I read it all, and I say yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we can send you. I'm hesitant to do this because we may send you to a chat room and never get you back. But if you have questions on that document, we got time today, no problem. We can send you and your attorney to a chat room, and you can ask him any questions you have about it. I want to make crystal clear that you have every right to understand exactly what you're doing before you do it. Would that be fair?
Judge, can you
Makes
share?
perfect sense. We did discuss it. My attorney did.
Christopher, stop talking for a second, please. Judge, can you share screen and show us the stuff so Christopher can go over it with us?
I don't know that I can. I may be able to. Hold on. I need to put it up because it is not up.
Christopher, they're going to share the screen with us so we can look over it together.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Mr. Maurer is very familiar with this document from all his many myriad arrests for all sorts of colors.
One reason why I chose him is comfort, and he seemed like he was the right person to speak with navigating this situation.
There you go, Mr. Maurer.
Okay, so Christopher, let's see. Pat, can you scroll down to the plea bargain page for us? So this says, I understand your charge of the DWI second. You're pleading no contest, Christopher, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we went through all this. This I'm completely good with. I just didn't see the plea terms. I apologize for causing this debacle.
Okay, Christopher, I'm sorry. This is what comes of this Zoom stuff. It's very chaotic.
Okay. Oh, no, I do Zoom stuff all the time. I work for IBM. I'm a team lead. I run a whole bunch of stuff. I do these all the time. I just need more time to be prepared.
Okay. So
yeah, all this stuff I saw, I thought maybe the plea terms were going to be on there too. So I do agree that I was in solid mind, and I agree with this, Your Honor. I'm good with it.
He
just walked off. Okay. Robert, do you want to go into the break room to go over the?
Can I please, Pat? I just want to make sure.
Of course.
I'm trying to look through my paperwork as well, but I just want to confirm we were pleading.
I'm going to put you in room 1.
Okay. Alexis, we are pleading to the DWI and taking into consideration the UCW, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. I'll go talk to Christopher real quick.
Okay.
Chris, we're going to go to a breakout room, okay?
Y'all should be able to go into a breakout room. All right, Mr. Maurer. Mr. Hitchens, were you able to get in contact with her? You're muted.
Not even my client, not even the bail bonds, not the, yeah.
Wow.
I've called messages.
Okay. Well, I told the judge, here he is. Judge, we put them in a breakout room, and Mr. Hitchens did come in. So if you want to, he can explain what he did, but you can tell him what you decided.
Well, I understand Barry's been looking for her and he can't find her. So I'm assuming she's hiding. Would that be an accurate assessment from my perspective?
Well, and I guess to some extent, that seems like what happened while she was on probation. Probation didn't see an awful lot of her. When I got the appointment, I contacted Susan, your probation officer, and she sent me the motion to revoke and the court summary. And I was going to meticulously contact her and go through all the violations and the number on my appointment notice. I got the recording that the person you're trying to reach is not accepting calls. And so then I did a little digging further and found out her bondsman's up in Mount Pleasant, Texas, in Titus County. And I know I got a hold of the bond company because the bondsman called back and said, I'll have her today, which meant May the 19th, but that didn't happen. So, and then Pat gave me a phone number in her records, and I called that, and at least I was able to leave a message, and it says your call's been forwarded to an automatic voice messaging system. Please leave a message. And I left the message, and still no contact with her.
Well, we're going to do an FTA and a bond increase on her. And then if we find her, we'll let you know immediately. And if you find her, we can pull all that warrant stuff back.
Okay.
And
That sounds fair, Your Honor.
so thanks for your efforts. And you just sit by the phone. I'm sure she's trying to call you right now.
Well, I'm positive. Okay, but thank you, Judge. And you'll be hearing from me if I hear from her.
All right. Thanks, Brad. All right. Back on the record on about 652-949, Theta, Texas versus Christopher G. Bowe. Defense counsel and the defendant having gone into a chat room where the defense counsel could go over the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights and court's admonitions with Mr. Bowe and answer any questions he may have about it. Mr. Maurer, what's your report?
Yes, we are ready to go.
Okay, Mr. Bowe, do you have any questions further on this waiver of constitutional rights and court's admonitions document?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to start over again real quick. Okay, Mr. Bowe, the next document we're looking at is entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions that purports to have your signature on the back, effectively waiving certain constitutional rights you must waive in order to enter a plea before this court. In fact, sir, is this your signature on the back of this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing this document, are you telling me that you've had enough time to either read this document or have it read to you in its entirety? If you had any questions about what was on this document, those questions were answered to your satisfaction by your attorney, Mr. Maurer, so that in signing this document, you're telling me that you agree with and understand everything on this document. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Mr. Maurer, as attorney for Mr. Bowe, have you had enough time to go over this case with him? And in your opinion, is he mentally competent?
He is, Your Honor.
Mr. Bowe, are you a United States citizen, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Maurer, has the state fully complied with discovery for you on this case?
They have, Your Honor.
Okay. And this case is going to stay at DWI second. Is that correct?
Correct, Judge.
Mr. Bowe, to the charge of driving while intoxicated, second offense, how do you plead, sir?
No contest, Your Honor.
And is there an agreement for Mr. Bowe?
1/1, a $500 fine plus court cost, 24 hours community service, DWI intervention, DIP, pad snip, Smart Start mobile for half the term, motion to forfeit the weapon, and TIC cause number 652950.
And except for the weapon situation, Mr. Maurer, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay, my normal policy, this apparently is another Sig Sauer, which is a very high quality handgun. And in lieu of destroying it, Mr. Bowe, I would request your permission to award it to your attorney as additional attorney's fees with the understanding it will not be returned to you or your family or your friends. Is that agreeable to you?
Yes, Your Honor. It is fine.
Okay with you, Mr. Maurer?
Yes, sir, it is. Thank you.
So, in cause number 652-949, the court accepts your plea of no contest to the offense of driving while intoxicated, second offense. I find you guilty. I assess 1 year in the Bexar County Jail, probated for 1 year, a $500 fine plus court costs, 24 hours community service, DWI intervention program, DWI victim impact panel, Community Alliance for Traffic Safety new intervention program, outpatient drug course, Smart Start Mobile home interlock at 4 blows a day for 6 months, taking into consideration cause 652950, which is granted and it shall be dismissed. State's motion to destroy the weapon is respectfully denied, and the weapon is awarded to defense counsel with the permission of the defendant as additional attorney's fees, with the understanding it is not to be returned to the defendant, his family, or his friends. Anything further from the state or the defense on Mr. Bowe?
Nothing further from the state.
Not from defense, Your Honor.
Mr. Bowe,
Your Honor,
go ahead.
he has an active warrant on the DWI.
Not anymore.
Thank you.
Now, that doesn't mean if you walk out the door right now, Mr. Bowe, they may not still grab you, but it's going to be on the computer here in a few minutes, and then it'll save you at that point. That's all I got. Mr. Bowe, do you have the number to get probation if they don't call you timely?
No, Your Honor. May I have that, please?
210-335-7446.
And just one last thing, just as a little minor joke, please don't get my weapon to an enemy. Just joking. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Best of luck, Mr. Bowe. Thank you, Mr. Mauer.